there, I'm now with Sean Lee of Bohemian Guitars, probably one of the funkiest stands here at NAMM. So Sean, tell me, what's all this about?
So yeah, we make oil can guitars, and it's inspired by the street musicians of South Africa, where my brother and I are originally from.
That's absolutely fantastic. So what actually gave you the idea? Obviously you say it's inspired from there, but what made you decide to use oil cans and things like that?
Right, so in the poor areas in South Africa where they aren't able to afford to buy an instrument or anything really, they're very resourceful. They upcycle and use whatever they can find. And on a trip back one year, I saw a guitar that one of the street musicians had made in one of the townships. And, I thought to myself, I got to try to do that. And came back to Atlanta where we now live and decided to build my own. And here we are at NAMM 2 years later.
Oh, they're absolutely fantastic. I played one yesterday and they are really, really playable. They've got a really lovely earthy tone. So what sort of pickups do you use on these generally?
So our vintage line that you see here is all upcycled. So we try to find parts from old guitars that aren't working and repair them, or pretty much whatever we can find. So it varies. Sometimes it's a Squire from a Fender. Sometimes we're lucky enough to get, stumble across a Seymour Duncan or something. So yeah, whatever we get our hands on.
So it's very, very bespoke. You're making great use of old parts and everything. And from my perspective, I didn't think they'd sound very good, but they're really, really nice. So obviously you've got all these lovely bespoke guitars here. Have you got anything else in the pipeline for the future?
Yeah, so we're currently working on our own branded cans in which we're going to manufacture the cans. We have a moonshine, a surf wax, a motor oil, and a honey. And the design's going to match the tone. So the moonshine's going to be very bluegrassy, whereas the motor oil is going to be more of a rock and roll kind of vibe. And yeah, that's going to be on a much larger scale, and we're hoping to have those out in the next month or two.
That's absolutely fantastic. Well, we wish you all the best of luck. I, for one, am a big fan of these, and hope everything goes well for the future, Sean.
Thank you very much. Thank you.